Hi everyone, my name is Becky.
And my name is Lori.
We are students at Emory University, and for our technical writing project, we will be exploring common gender roles and stereotypes in Slovakia. Gender roles are a set of behavior patterns, attitudes, and personality traits stereotypically perceived as masculine or feminine within a culture. They're often harmful and can lead to systemic inequalities among men and women, such as the gender pay gap. Some examples of common gender norms are that women exhibit vulnerable emotions and that men exhibit hostile emotions, or that men are higher achievers in the STEM fields than women. Additional stereotypes in Slovakian culture are that women must have children to feel fulfilled and that men are better political leaders. Additionally, older and less educated people are more likely to agree with these traditional beliefs of gender roles. Using the 2013 Slovakian Young People Survey, we examine whether questionnaire responses differ between men and women, and if these responses are influenced by confounders such as age or education level. Our null hypothesis is that there will be no significant difference between the interests and opinions of men and women when we control for age and education.
And now I'm introducing the methods. All 1,010 participants of the survey were of Slovakian nationality. We chose 10 questions that reflect common gender stereotypes of hobbies and personality traits from the survey. Responses were represented as integers 1 through 5, with 1 corresponding to disagree and 5 corresponding to agree. We first performed a two-sample t-test to compare the differences between mean scores of personality traits and hobbies between male and female. We also performed a multivariable linear regression analysis to see if other confoundings, such as age and education, have an effect on the average score. We analyzed the data using a two-way ANOVA test to determine whether there is a significant difference among the means of groups controlling for sex, age, and education. And here are our results. Figure 1, the upper two graphs show the mean scores of the survey responded by gender. The ANOVA test shows statistical significance in mean scores for all personality traits and hobbies when comparing men to women with a p-value less than 0.05. We then examine whether there exist confoundings that have an effect on the mean differences. Figure 2, the bottom two graphs shows the mean scores by gender when we control for age and education. Our ANOVA test suggests that for personality traits, age does not have an effect on criminal damage and mood swings, and education only has an effect on criminal damage. What's more, age has an effect on all hobbies except active sports, and education does not have an effect on all 5 variables of hobbies.
So before controlling for confounders, the mean scores for all personality traits and hobbies were significantly different. Women agreed more with the statements, "My moods change quickly, I am well-mannered and looked after my appearance, I enjoy children's company, and I cry when I feel down or things don't go the right way." Men agreed more with the statement, "I damaged things in the past when angry." For all 5 hobbies, science and technology, politics, PC and computers, physics, and active sport, men showed higher interest than women. However, when we control for age and education, the results show that age has an effect on criminal damage, mood swings, and all 5 hobbies except active sport. Education only had an effect on criminal damage. This shows that age and education may be confounding variables that impact why we perceive differences in traits between men and women where no such difference exists. To conclude, gender roles are often structurally reinforced in society. Individuals of a certain gender are influenced by outside pressures that may impel them to act a certain way or to be interested in certain things from a young age. Because gender roles are a social construct, this research can provide insight into the extent to which a country continues to perpetuate gender roles in its society. It is worth replicating this survey in other countries with different cultural views on traditional gender norms. And finally, we would like to thank our professors, Dr. Ben Miller, and graduate students Tyler Tennant and John Gullidge for their support and feedback throughout this research process. Thank you for listening to our presentation.